Okay.
The evil king was on the they packed and got out fast. Yeah. J was okay. So now my homie Dr. Dre and me, we celebrate that day. Pascal, you are now rocking.
Jimmy Kimmel is in the hot seat for apparently using the N-word in a 1996 skit parody song where he impersonated Snoop. And he used the N-word during that. And also, apparently, in 2013, he impersonated George Wallace, comedian George Wallace, and he did an impersonation of the comic. And I guess where he was using a black voice, if you will, imitating comedian George Wallace. So I'm going to read this, and this is off of Fox News. So I'm just going to give y'all a heads up, straight up, heads up. This is Fox News. I've been seeing this all on like far right, obviously conservative pages and conservative websites. So not sitting here saying that what they're saying is not true, just saying, take it as you will. All right. So this is from Fox News. It's entitled Jimmy Kimmel used N-word in imitation Snoop Dogg song in 1996, impersonated comic George Wallace in 2013 audio. So Jimmy Kimmel, who urged actor Tom Arnold to release an alleged N-word tape of President Trump in 2018. You see what I'm saying? It's Fox News. Anyway, admitted years ago that he imitated rapper Snoop Dogg's voice for a track in a Christmas song or a Christmas album that was in 1996, an original song where Kimmel used the N-word several times. The admission came in January 2013 in a January 2013 podcast obtained this weekend by Fox News. How fitting. In this podcast, Kimmel also changed his speech pattern in an attempt to adopt the voice of black comedian George Wallace in what host Adam Carolla called Kimmel's crazy black voice. Yes, Kimmel acknowledged imitating black people on other occasions as well. So, from my understanding, we're going to take a look at this thing because, we got to look at this and see what this is all about. Actually, let me take a look at this really quick, make sure this ain't some trash. But as we see, Jimmy Kimmel has done more than just use the N-word, y'all. I mean, let me just keep it straight funky with y'all, okay? So he has done blackface in certain skits back in the day where he was imitating a basketball player. I don't know which one it was, but he has done it several different times. I mean, it's not something that is... I wouldn't sit here and go, oh my gosh, he's done the blackface. It's not really a big surprise. At this point now, y'all, I'm not really surprised. You know what I'm saying? I am not surprised at all in in any way, shape, or form. I feel like every white comedian now has done blackface at some point in their lives. If you are a comedian, a white comedian in the 90s, you have done some form of blackface, it seems like. And this is something that's very, very real. This is something that's going on right now. And obviously everyone's in trouble right now. Everyone. Here we go. Oh, this is the Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, it's me, the D.O.G. When about the baby double G.O.D. Yeah. Back in the day, in the Bethlehem hood. That was all good.
Oh, wow.
This family was holy moly. The Virgin Mary was roly poly.
Was on they way.
Bringing gifts for a baby boo in the hay.
But there was danger in the manger.
Okay.
The evil king was on the big pack got out fast. Yeah.
Little J was okay.
So now my homie Dr. Dre and me, we celebrate that day. In a sleigh giving
Wow.
away.
He says it a lot. He wanted to make sure no stone was unturned. You know what I'm saying? He was like, make sure no stone was unturned in this situation. Wow. Wow, that's incredible. That's really bad. That's really bad. That was him doing Snoop. That was Snoop D-O-double-G. Yeah, that was bad. Wow, he said it. Wow, that was a lot of N-words in there. That was a lot of N-words, man. Now, here's the thing. Now, this is a question I throw out to you guys. I'd like to know your 2 cents on it all, to be really, really honest. You know, the thing is we've already had this conversation before, right? We had this conversation about Howard Stern. We had this conversation about Jimmy Fallon. Now we're having this conversation slowly, sort of. We're having this conversation now about Jimmy Kimmel. Now, Jimmy Kimmel has done blackface. He has. But it's all parodies. This song is a parody of him just parodying Snoop Dogg. And that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just him having fun, doing a parody song, a Christmas parody song, impersonating Snoop Dogg. And Snoop Dogg is known to use the N-word quite a bit. Now, should he get in trouble for using that? Should he be in trouble for doing Snoop Dogg and using the N-word and doing, as Adam Carolla would say, his crazy black voice? I don't know. I leave that up to you guys. The question goes up to you guys. What do you guys think? You know what I'm saying? Howard Stern was in trouble for wearing blackface. You had Jimmy Fallon was in trouble for wearing blackface as well. I mean, to a certain extent. I mean, he was under fire for it. So let me know. You know, Jimmy Kimmel, what are your thoughts? You know, like, do you think that he is totally in the wrong for saying or doing anything that, you know, has he done anything wrong?
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.